Hey, mindful friends. I'm here at the Dollar Tree today sharing my top Dollar Tree hacks that will save you money and help you stretch your budget. From clever storage ideas to surprising uses for common items, we're diving into the best ways to get the most out of your Dollar Tree shopping trip. If you want to make the most out of your hard earned cash, it's time to think outside of the box. Come along with me. Let's begin in the party aisle. Now, even though all of these tablecloths look rather plain, you can actually use them as a backdrop for your next photo booth at your celebration that you're going to be having, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, or an upcoming graduation soon. You can tape it alongside a wall, add some signs, some ribbons, some balloons, mask, and party hats for your guests, so that way they have a nice backdrop to be able to take photos at your celebration. This item is made to be in the kitchen, but we're going to use it for a different place in our home. We're going to take this sponge holder and put it inside of our bathroom. If you don't need a huge shower caddy, this is the perfect size just to put small items. I like to use mine to place my razor right inside of it because I typically don't like to have it on the sides of the tub. I don't like it falling off and then it could accidentally cut my toe. I also use it sometimes to place one of the little small combs that I like to use while I'm in the shower with my hair. And you could also put some little hair ties and clips there as well. The weather has been warming up, and that garden that you keep talking about that you want to begin, there's no reason why you can't start it now, because the Dollar Tree has all of the vegetable seeds that you need, along with floral seeds and bulbs, so that way you can have a prosperous and fruitful garden. You'll have a great harvest at the end of the summertime into the late fall. Now, all of those extra seeds that you may not need during this year, but you may want to use them for next year, you're going to have to store them. An easy way to store them and keep them organized is by using a pill organizer. All you have to do is label each day of the week that you have on your pill organizer by which seed that you're going to have in each little part of that container. Pour them in, and trust me, it's going to stay tight. So don't worry about those tiny seeds. It was hard for me to even open up these little parts of the pill organizer. Also, you don't just have to use it for that. You can use this for your little earrings that you're going to be traveling with whenever you're going on a trip. I find this to be really helpful and easy because I can use it over and over again. And even when I come home, sometimes I don't even take it out. I just keep using it throughout the year. Even though I recommend right after you come in your house that you tear up all that junk mail and toss it out so you won't end up with a pile on your table, I realize that sometimes we are going to be exhausted, and that's okay. You're just not going to have the energy to even do that. You just want to lay down and enjoy the rest of your night. So, another option for your mail to keep it organized and in one spot, all you have to do is get 2 napkin holders from the Dollar Tree, some zip ties. They have about 16 or more in a pack for $1.25. You're going to take 3 of them. One is going to go in the center, one on each side, nice and taut, and then you're going to snip off the ends. You're going to place any important mail on one side and then any questionable mail that may be junk mail on the other side. This way, when you come back to it, you can easily pick through it and figure out what needs to go. I'm not sure why this was in the kitchen aisle, but thank goodness I found it because it came in really handy. Let me show you how it works. If you have any scarves that are stuffed into the sleeves of your coats, and in the morning when you switch your coat, you have to dig through your other coats to find it, or you have a hanger where they're falling off from time to time onto the bottom of your closet floor, getting dirty, no more of that. You're going to clip this on to the hanger rack, and then you have 4 little loops that you can just hang your scarves on. I even have one of my head warmers on there, and I ended up putting one of my son's little hats on it as well. See, it easily turns with no hassle or problem. Also, if you are a male and you have ties, this would be perfect for it. And I decided to add another one for my son's book bag because I realized it was pretty sturdy and durable. Because he's in the 3rd grade, it doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, so it can just hang right here instead of being on the floor. If you've been enjoying this video thus far and you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also share this video with any of your friends or family members that would love to use these helpful tips. Now that we're in the laundry aisle, of course, we're not going to be using these mesh laundry bags for laundry at all. We're going to be using them in our kitchen. Now this set was pretty inexpensive. You get 3 of these bags at a bargain of $125 and they're 12 by 15 inches long. We're going to be putting our potatoes, onions, and garlic in it. If you want those vegetables to get air, but you also want to keep them together, you can get a hook and hang them up like I was showing you, or you can place them on the counter. If you like to wear a lot of bracelets, watches, or necklaces, and you need an economical way to store them, you can use a paper towel holder. This is going to be sturdy enough to hold all of them. My husband is just holding up for demonstration because I didn't want to attach it to my wall because I have a place to store mine right now, but you can see how yours can hang up. Let's head back over to the garden aisle and grab some plant clips. Now these not only can be used to hold our plant stalks together, but they can also be used for our hair accessories. Any headbands that you have that you want to keep together, you can put them on the clip, and then whenever you need to take one off, you just open up the clip. This is great for ponytail holders too, so you don't have them all over inside of your bathroom closet or container. They're in one area. Hooks have so many great uses, and I love using them in my home to keep it organized. Today we're going to use these small little hooks for our charging wires. Instead of having them sloppily laid all over the floor, we're going to put it behind our dressers on the side of our desk, so that way it can hold our wire to charge our phones. And then when we're done, we can just slide it down and it's going to stay right there, out of sight, out of mind, not in the way. Baskets are great for storing and organizing items in our homes, but there's other ways that you can use it as well. If you're going on a picnic, you can take a small basket, put all of your food and utensils in it, and then you can flip it over to use it as a little tray table in the park. If you have any young children and you're watching a movie in the living room and you don't want to eat in the dining room at that time, you can just flip it over. They can put their plate or bowl on it and use it as a little tray table. As the weather gets warmer, we're going to be traveling a lot more. Now, we're not going to use these bottles for our shampoo and body wash. Instead, we're going to use it for fun with our kids. Get some of that Crayola paint from the craft aisle. It's all $1.25 each. Pour them into these travel size bottles. This way you have some nice convenient bottles to take with you when you're out and about with your children and you want to paint outside. They're really convenient because all 4 of them fit inside this little container that snaps together at the top and the bottom. It won't spill and they're easy to squeeze just a little bit of paint on a piece of paper so that way they can enjoy themselves. Microfiber towels are great for cleaning items in your home. They're reusable, they're durable, and they're gentle. Now these microfiber auto mitts that are meant for a car, we're going to use them in our home instead. If you have to clean any high items in your home, like a fan or a sconce or crown molding, maybe the curtain rods that are really high up, while you're trying to balance yourself on that chair or that ladder and trying not to fall, it might be easier to just put your hand in one of these mitts instead of trying to also grab onto that microfiber towel. I like to use it for my fan and for my lights and sconces. I also use it for my TV whenever there's any fingerprints on it because it is mounted up high on the wall. And as you can see, there were a couple of fingerprints on here, but just using this mitt makes it easier to smooth it out. I just press my hand up against the glass without having to grab onto the towel. If you happen to like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and go ahead, check out this video next. I'm sure that you're going to enjoy it.